We have a garbage problem. Not here on the surface, we've got recycling for that. I'm talking about up there, low Earth orbit. For the last 70 years, we've been treating the space around our planet like a cosmic dumpster. There are currently about 100 trillion pieces of untrackable junk up there. Dead satellites, lost tools from astronauts, frozen chunks of rocket fuel, a cloud of shrapnel moving at 17,000 miles per hour. This is a real, terrifying problem called the Kessler Syndrome. Eventually, this cloud of junk will become so dense that it will be impossible to leave the planet. Earth will become a prisoner inside its own trash. So, being a genius, a title I was hoping to earn with this project, I came up with a solution. A simple, elegant, and monumentally arrogant solution. We needed a bigger trash can. And we had the biggest one imaginable sitting right in our backyard, Jupiter. The plan was perfect. We would build a fleet of garbage barges, automated ships that would sweep through Earth's orbit, collect all the junk using giant magnetic nets, and then embark on a one-way trip to Jupiter, dumping our mess into its colossal gravity well. It was the ultimate act of cosmic housekeeping. We weren't just saving humanity, we were cleaning up the solar system. We were heroes. For a decade, it worked. The space around Earth became pristine. We launched new satellites, new telescopes. A new golden age of space exploration began, all thanks to our brilliant garbage plan. We were so proud. We were so stupid. The problem was, we got a little enthusiastic. After we cleaned up Earth's orbit, we kept going. We collected the debris from the asteroid belt. We cleaned up the junk around Mars. We hauled away every dead probe, every spent rocket stage, every lost rover we could find. We threw it all into Jupiter. Every lost TV remote from the 70s, every single-use plastic fork, and a truly regrettable number of disco balls. We had dumped the mass equivalent of 13 Earths made of pure, unadulterated, consumer-grade junk into the heart of the gas giant. We didn't notice the change at first. A strange glow on the night side of the planet, an unusual spike in its temperature readings. And then, one Tuesday, it happened. Jupiter coughed, sputtered, and then, with the silent, terrible majesty of 1,000 suns, it ignited. We had done it. We had thrown so much garbage onto our cosmic bonfire that we had pushed it over the critical mass threshold. Our solar system's trash can had just become its second star. The first consequence was the most obvious. Night was canceled, permanently. We now lived in a system of eternal, unrelenting daylight. One side of the Earth was cooked by our sun. The other side was gently toasted by our new, smaller reddish star, which we sarcastically named Nemesis. Sleep became a distant memory. An entire generation of children was born who had never seen the stars. But the real problem, as our friend the stickman physicist explained with a terrified, twitching eye, was the real estate, the habitable zone, the Goldilocks zone, the narrow, precious band of space around a star where it's not too hot, not too cold, and water can exist as a liquid. On a planet in that zone, life can flourish. Our solar system had one, a perfect, stable, life-giving ring where the Earth had happily orbited for 4.5 billion years. But that was for a single star. The habitable zone for a binary star system isn't a simple ring. It's a chaotic, constantly shifting, warped figure eight of possibility that dances and writhes with the gravitational pull of its two suns, and we were no longer in it. Our orbit, once a perfect life-sustaining ellipse, was now a suicidal roller coaster ride. For 3 months of the year, our orbit would pass through the stable, gentle zone between the two stars. This was our new spring. The weather was beautiful. But then, for the next 3 months, our orbit would swing us dangerously close to the sun. This was scorching summer, a season of global droughts, boiling oceans, and sidewalks hot enough to melt lead. After that, our orbit would fling us out, far away from both stars, into the cold darkness. This was the deep freeze, a 3-month winter where the planet froze solid, the atmosphere turned to snow, and the only source of light were the shimmering auroras caused by the warring magnetic fields of our two suns. And then we'd swing back into the gentle spring just long enough to thaw out and remember what hope felt like, before being burned or frozen all over again. Humanity was no longer a civilization. We were a species of hibernating, terrified survivors, living in deep underground bunkers, timing our brief, desperate trips to the surface to coincide with the few weeks of spring we were granted each year. We were living at the mercy of a cosmic, seasonal mood disorder. But the universe wasn't done with us. We'd forgotten the most fundamental rule of all. The stickman physicist, now living in a bunker with me, drew 3 circles on a piece of paper: the sun, Nemesis, and the Earth. "This is the 3-body problem," he whispered, his voice trembling, "and it has no solution." He was right. The orbits in a 3-body system are not stable. They are mathematically, fundamentally guaranteed to be chaotic. Our planetary roller coaster wasn't just a loop, it was a slow, agonizing gravitational tug-of-war between our 2 stars, a war that our tiny, insignificant planet was destined to lose. I'm an old man now. I've survived 200 cycles of fire and ice, but our trajectory calculations are in. Our orbit has finally destabilized. We're not going to fall into the sun, we're not going to crash into Nemesis. The final, most perfect, most ironic punchline is that our 2 warring parents have finally decided to kick us out of the house. The Earth is being ejected, flung out of the solar system, a battered, frozen, dead rock to drift alone in the cold, silent interstellar void for the rest of eternity. We just wanted to clean up our backyard. We ended up getting evicted from the entire neighborhood. And as our world sails into the endless dark, the last thing we will see is the beautiful, terrible twin-sun sunset of a home we can never return to. A home we ourselves destroyed. It's beautiful. I hate it.